There is more and more research into teacher training which emphasizes the role of the teacher as a designer. Hearing the word design, you may think of architectural or interior design, product or software design, which all, generally speaking, share the basic idea of a progressive spiral refinement through a cyclical prototype development, which involves all the stakeholders in the design and evaluation of the product. These as the ideas which design inquiry of learning draws on. The teacher is put into the position of a learning designer who identifies a challenge or an issue within their educational practice to which a solution is needed. A solution could be a tool that supports the design of a lesson plan or a learning game that increases the level of motivation among the learners. In order to devise the solution that suits the particular context and the particular learner, the teacher goes through a process during which they look upon different theories and good practices, develops design blueprints, mock-up prototypes, carry out tests to improve them, and finally implement them into their teaching practice.
The process consists of a few stages. The first step involves identifying an educational challenge within your context, a puzzle that you would like to solve. This can be related to materials, delivery, or various other processes and practices, for example, of assessment or feedback provision. This could be the impact of your written feedback on your students' development of writing skills, or the rate of homework completion among your students.
Next, you need to investigate your context, its materials and social characteristics. Where does your project take place? In an online environment or a classroom? Who are the main actors? There may be more stakeholders than just you and your learners. What do you know about them, their needs and wants? What are the different opportunities and constraints that you have to deal with? Think of time and available facilities. This information should help you refine your scenario, identify aims and objectives, as well as your evaluation criteria.
The knowledge of the context will be very helpful in researching and evaluating existing innovations. Which of the approaches to integrating technology may help you resolve your puzzle? But it's not only about reading, but also sharing with other participants and moderators. Their feedback may be crucial in shaping the solution of your scenario.
Based on the investigation and research, you will be asked to devise a solution that addresses the aims and objectives of your activity and that meets the needs and wants of the stakeholders. The solution should involve integration of technology, and remember that as usual, there will be peers and moderators to support you at this stage.
The learning design approach is not only about conceptualizing, but also taking action, so you'll be encouraged to create your technological intervention in order to carry out tests and evaluate your solution. Prototyping is meant to be rapid, and it's good to start the process early so that you can tweak your solution until you and your stakeholders are happy. It's important that you have clear evaluation criteria, ones that are aligned with your objectives. How else are you going to measure your success?
The last stage entails reflection on the process and design and thinking about what you have learned and what you are taking away from this activity. This is the end of the cycle and the video. I hope you have found this explanation useful. It may be worth watching it again in 5 weeks' time at the end of the session to see your journey through the stages of learning design process.